Good evening, neighbors and constituents of District 13. My name is Daniel Lamb, and I am running to represent Howard County in the Maryland State Senate for the 2030 legislative cycle. I'm standing before you today because leadership requires accountability, precision, and a commitment to protecting the rights of law-abiding Marylanders. When Annapolis passes well-intentioned legislation that misses the mark on crime while penalizing responsible citizens, District 13 deserves a voice that steps up and demands a better path forward. Today, I want to talk about Senate Bill 334, a piece of legislation passed under the guise of public safety that effectively penalizes standard popular handguns, like modern Glock pistols used by legal firearm owners across our state for self-defense and target sports. Let's look strictly at what Senate Bill 334 actually does. SB 334 creates a broad category of prohibited firearms labeled machine gun convertible pistols. The law focuses on striker-fired handguns that use a cruciform trigger bar, a standard internal component found in millions of handguns manufactured nationwide, most notably standard Glock models. Because illegal aftermarket modifications known as auto-sears or switches exist, SB 334's response is to restrict the commercial transfer, sale, and manufacture of the base legal firearms themselves. This is fundamentally flawed policy. Criminals who obtain illegal switches are already violating federal and state laws regarding fully automatic weapons. Banning or restricting the commercial availability of widely owned, reliable handguns used by law-abiding citizens does nothing to disarm criminals. It simply restricts access for responsible citizens who follow the law. The real-world consequence of this law falls squarely on taxpayers, local small business owners, and legal gun owners right here in Howard County. Maryland's licensed firearm retailers, small businesses that operate under strict regulatory compliance, are forced to navigate changing model lists and restriction hurdles on inventory that is completely standard across the rest of the country. For the average citizen in District 13 seeking a reliable firearm for home protection, SB 334 shrinks choices, increases costs, and creates regulatory confusion. We must stop passing laws that treat law-abiding gun owners as the problem, while violent offenders face revolving door consequences in our judicial system. Opposing SB 334 doesn't mean ignoring public safety. It means demanding real accountability where it matters. Real safety in Maryland comes from enforcing mandatory penalties, strictly prosecuting the unlawful possession and illegal importation of actual full auto conversion switches, supporting law enforcement, providing Howard County police officers with the investigative tools and funding needed to interrupt illicit street-level firearm trafficking, focusing on violent recidivism, ensuring individuals who commit violent acts with illegal weapons are held accountable and kept off our streets. District 13 needs Senate leadership that focuses on practical solutions rather than symbolic bans. When I represent you in Annapolis, I will vote for smart, effective public safety that holds criminals accountable while respecting the constitutional rights of law-abiding citizens. Thank you, and I look forward to earning your vote as we build a safer, more prosperous Howard County together.